Hi there. It's amazing how a simple decision can change everything, isn't it? Deciding to start fresh, to set yourself up for success, is one of the most powerful choices you can make. And what's even better is knowing that success isn't reserved for a few lucky individuals. It's something we all have the potential to create in our own lives. Today, I want to talk about how we can build success, not by chasing perfection, but by creating the right mindset, forming good habits, and taking small, meaningful steps every day. We're going to dive deep into the idea that success isn't just about achieving big goals. It's about the journey, the growth, and the small victories along the way. So let's explore together how to truly set ourselves up for success. Let's start with something that's often overlooked: your mindset. Your thoughts are like the soil in which your dreams are planted. If you're filled with doubt, negativity, or fear, your dreams won't have the room to grow. But when you nurture a mindset of positivity, possibility, and hope, your dreams can flourish. Think about it this way. What you believe about yourself directly affects how you act. If you believe that success is within your reach, you'll start to see opportunities where others see obstacles. If you believe that challenges are temporary, you'll push through them instead of giving up. This is why cultivating a positive mindset is so critical. But how do you do that? It starts with the conversations you have with yourself. We all have that inner voice, the one that either lifts us up or drags us down. Make a conscious effort to speak kindly to yourself. Instead of thinking, "I can't do this," try, "I'm capable of figuring this out." The words we use with ourselves shape the way we see the world. One of the biggest mental blocks that holds people back is the fear of failure. But here's the thing. Failure isn't the enemy of success, it's a stepping stone to it. Every successful person you've ever heard of has failed, probably more times than they can count. The difference is, they didn't let those failures stop them. Think about failure as feedback. It's not a sign that you're not good enough. It's simply a sign that there's more to learn. Each failure is an opportunity to adjust, to refine your approach, and to grow stronger. Every time you fall, you gain more wisdom, more experience, and more resilience. It's in those moments of difficulty that you build the character that will carry you through to success. Imagine if you saw every failure not as a setback, but as a necessary part of the process. How much more willing would you be to take risks? To step outside your comfort zone? To chase your dreams with everything you have? Failure isn't the end of the road. It's the beginning of your next chapter. Now, let's talk about the importance of small steps. When you think about success, it's easy to imagine the big picture, the end result. But here's the truth. Success isn't built in a day. It's built over time, one small action at a time. And while those small steps may seem insignificant in the moment, they're the foundation upon which all great achievements are built. Let's take the example of learning something new. Imagine you want to learn a new language. At first, the task might feel overwhelming. There are thousands of words to memorize, grammar rules to learn, and conversations to practice. But if you start with just one word a day, you'll find that over time, those small efforts add up. And before you know it, you're having full conversations. The same applies to every area of your life. Whether it's fitness, career, or personal growth, it's the small, consistent actions that lead to big results. So instead of waiting for the perfect moment to start, begin now with whatever you can do today. Even if it's just a 5-minute commitment, those minutes will accumulate into something meaningful over time. There's a common myth that perfection equals success. But let me tell you a secret. Perfection is overrated. In fact, chasing perfection often leads to procrastination. We tell ourselves that we'll start once we have the perfect plan, the perfect skills, or the perfect timing. But here's the reality. There's no such thing as perfect timing. What matters far more than perfection is consistency. Showing up day after day, even when you don't feel like it, even when things aren't going perfectly, that's what creates lasting success. Success doesn't come from waiting for the stars to align. It comes from making the most of each day, imperfect as it may be. Think about it like this. The sun rises every day, regardless of whether the sky is clear or cloudy. It shows up, consistently, and over time, it nurtures life, growth, and progress. You too have the power to create growth in your life by showing up, even on the cloudy days. One of the most important things you can do to set yourself up for success is to celebrate every victory, no matter how small. Too often, we focus so much on the big goal that we forget to acknowledge the progress we're making along the way. But those small victories are just as important as the final outcome. Let's say you've set a goal to improve your health. Maybe you started by going for a short walk each day, and now you've built up to running a mile. That's worth celebrating. Or perhaps you've been working on a personal project, and you finally made progress after feeling stuck. These are the moments that deserve recognition, because they're evidence that you're moving forward. When you celebrate your progress, you reinforce the idea that you're capable of achieving more. It builds momentum and keeps you motivated to keep going. Success isn't just about the destination. It's about appreciating the journey and everything you learn along the way. Another key to setting yourself up for success is to surround yourself with positivity. The people you spend time with, the environments you place yourself in, and even the content you consume can either lift you up or pull you down. Think about the people in your life. Do they encourage you? Do they believe in your dreams? Are they positive influences who inspire you to be the best version of yourself? If not, it might be time to evaluate those relationships. Success is easier to achieve when you have people in your corner who want to see you succeed. And it's not just about people. Your environment matters too. If your workspace is cluttered or your surroundings feel chaotic, it's harder to focus and stay motivated. Take some time to create a space that reflects the energy you want in your life, a space that feels calm, organized, and inspiring. Let's talk about gratitude. You've probably heard about the power of gratitude, but do you know why it's so effective? Gratitude shifts your focus from what's lacking to what's abundant. It reminds you of all the good things that are already present in your life, which in turn fuels a mindset of possibility and growth. When you're constantly chasing after more success, more recognition, more material things, it's easy to lose sight of what you already have. But when you practice gratitude, you begin to see the world differently. You realize that success isn't just about achieving something new. It's also about appreciating the journey, the progress, and the lessons you've learned along the way. Take a moment each day to reflect on what you're grateful for. It could be something big, like an opportunity that came your way, or something small, like a kind word from a friend. Gratitude helps you stay grounded and focused on the positive, which in turn helps you create more success. Another powerful tool for setting yourself up for success is visualization. This isn't just about daydreaming or wishful thinking. It's about creating a clear mental image of what you want to achieve and how it will feel when you get there. When you visualize your success, you're training your brain to recognize the steps you need to take to get there. Visualization helps bridge the gap between where you are now and where you want to be. It makes your goals feel more tangible and achievable, which increases your motivation to take action. So take some time each day to visualize your success. Close your eyes and imagine yourself achieving your goals. What does it look like? How does it feel? The clearer you can picture it, the more likely you are to make it a reality. So where do we go from here? We've talked about mindset, small steps, failure, consistency, positivity, gratitude, and visualization. Success isn't something that happens to you, it's something you create, one day at a time. You don't need to have all the answers right now. Success isn't about knowing exactly how to get there from the start, it's about figuring it out as you go. It's about showing up each day with a sense of purpose, being willing to make mistakes, and learning from them. It's about being kind to yourself during the process and recognizing that progress, no matter how small, is still progress. So, what's the next step for you? Take a moment to think about one small action you can take today that will bring you closer to your goals. It doesn't have to be anything big or overwhelming. Maybe it's writing down a goal, making a plan, or simply deciding that today is the day you start. Whatever it is, take that step with the confidence that you're moving in the right direction. One of the keys to long-term success is staying open to new opportunities. Life has a way of surprising us with unexpected paths, and sometimes the best opportunities come when we least expect them. But to recognize those opportunities, we need to remain open-minded and willing to pivot when necessary. Think of life as a journey where the road isn't always straight. There will be twists and turns, and that's okay. Sometimes, the detours lead us to places we never would have found if we had stuck rigidly to our original plans. Success isn't always about sticking to the plan. It's about staying flexible and adjusting to what life throws your way. So be willing to say yes to new experiences. Be open to the possibility that the path to success may look different than you originally imagined. When you stay open, you invite growth, learning, and new opportunities that can take you further than you ever thought possible. Another often overlooked aspect of success is self-care. We live in a culture that glorifies hustle and productivity, but success isn't sustainable if you're constantly running on empty. Taking care of yourself isn't a luxury, it's a necessity. Think of self-care as recharging your batteries. You wouldn't expect your phone to keep running if you never charged it, right? The same goes for you. You can't give your best effort if you're physically and emotionally drained. Success requires energy, focus, and resilience, and you can't cultivate those things without proper rest and care. So don't feel guilty about taking time for yourself. Whether it's through exercise, meditation, spending time in nature, or simply relaxing with a good book, make self-care a regular part of your routine. When you're well-rested and balanced, you're in a much better position to achieve your goals and handle the challenges that come your way. Here's something we don't often talk about: trusting the process. It's easy to get discouraged when success doesn't come as quickly as we'd like. We put in the work, but sometimes the results seem far away. That's when doubt starts to creep in. But here's the truth: success doesn't happen overnight, and the process is just as important as the result. Think of a caterpillar transforming into a butterfly. It doesn't rush the process. It takes the time it needs to grow, evolve, and become something completely new. Your journey to success is similar. It may take time, and there may be moments when you wonder if you're on the right track, but if you trust the process and stay consistent, you'll get there. Remind yourself that the journey is where the real growth happens. Each step forward, even the small ones, is bringing you closer to your goal. And sometimes, the most beautiful transformations take time. Trust that you are exactly where you need to be, and that each effort you make is moving you in the right direction. One final thought: success isn't a destination you arrive at. It's a lifelong journey. There's no finish line where you suddenly declare, "I've made it." Instead, success is something you continue to build, day by day, with each choice you make. It's about the person you become along the way, the lessons you learn, and the growth you experience. And here's something important: you're already successful simply by choosing to pursue your dreams. Every step you take, every challenge you overcome, every lesson you learn, that's success. So don't wait for some distant day when you finally arrive. Celebrate where you are right now, because the journey is just as meaningful as the destination. Start today. As we wrap up, let's take a moment to reflect on everything we've discussed. Success is within your reach. It's not about perfection or overnight results. It's about mindset, consistency, gratitude, and small steps. It's about embracing failure as part of the process, trusting the journey, and surrounding yourself with positivity. You have everything you need to create success in your life, starting right now. So what's the next step for you? Take that step with confidence, knowing that you are capable of achieving amazing things. Thank you so much for joining me today. If this video gave you new insights or motivation, be sure to like and subscribe, and share your own journey in the comments below. Together, we can build a community of support and encouragement. I'm excited to see where your journey takes you, and I'll be right here cheering you on every step of the way.